D here for All Access for Brian Rock Moonves, and I'm here to tell you that this Thursday at Pandemic, we are coming for you, Uranus boys. We are going to woo your passes all over this planet, Earth, which is where QAW happens. Now, we're not gonna just beat your behinds because we're better. No, we're not gonna beat your behinds more because we respect this game and sport more. No, it's gonna be because we're here for the right reasons. And you, Uranus boys, are here for the wrong ones. Yeah, I know it. I know that it's not just those standard wrong reasons you're here for. Wanting to sleep with the owner, wanting to have lots and lots of Dippin' Dots on discounts. No, there's something deeper, more selfish, more underhanded at play with the Uranus boys. Now, I am here to tell you I know for a fact that Devlin's Advocate is not from South Earth. I have sources and I can tell you he is from Saturn. And he is part of a plot to abandon that planet in its time of dire need and use the chaos here on Earth to make a home. Now, I'm not trying to say that all Saturn aliens are deceitful. That would be messed up. But I'm here to tell you that that con alien has swept up a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed teenage boy named Zio and has him in his sway. And we, All Access, are going to take you two out so Zio can get some space, understand that he's been had, and so that we can send that Devlin's Advocate back to Saturn, back to his rings, and out of ours. So I'll see you there. By the way, these cans of Who Pass are now available in bulk on discount for you and yours and all your needs in this time. Shipping is free.
What up, twerp bags? This is Zio from Uranus Boys. Look, yeah, we dropped the tough one to Chunka early on. Okay, I know that. But since then, Devlin and I, we've fought each other, we've settled our differences in the ring, we've come out stronger than ever, okay? We figured out our shit. But then this group, Balls Access or whatever, comes in, gets stomped by Chunkle, and thinks they're on our level? Whatever. Look, we're happy to have this warm-up match against you tools before the PPV title match. It's just more opportunities to kick your asses. So B-Rock and TV&D, get ready to bring it not once, but twice.
After 2 shots of adrenaline, bartender, give me some tag team action. The Uranus Boys versus All Access.
Whoever wins this is going to be, well, have a bit of confidence going into essential business this Saturday. It's 3 tag teams. The Uranus Boys, All Access, and Chunkle, the current champs, will face off in a triple threat TLC match for the QAW Men's Tag Team Championships.
That match should be jam-packed with tons of action from all 3 sides, and fans have not been quiet about their opinion of matches. The tag teams in QAW are receiving the highest amount of praise.
The tag division in QAW is lighting the world on fire even more than its citizens are. It is hype.
At a time where the world is tearing itself apart, men like Andy Devlin are doing places like South Earth proud.
Yep, he's definitely not a human. He's making his absolute hometown, which is located on this planet, like you said, very proud.
He's gone so far as to say that he's definitely not an alien. He's trying to prove his citizenship up, down, left, right, and sideways. The only man who's been up front with saying he's not from here is Hugh Guiney.
Hugh Guiney, an extraterrestrial of the highest accord, but, well, the one we're dealing with here. And Take it from the mouth of Zio. You corporate shill, my friend is not an alien.
Here come a couple of men you wouldn't describe as butt chugs, even though Zio would. It's All Access.
With TVD and Brian Rock Moonbase. Two, let's call them everymen.
Indeed. If I were in a tribal council, I would vote these men into my alliance. That's how reality shows work.
Pretty sure I've seen these guys on Channel 6, but here they are trying to make their name in the tag division. They actually had, if I recall, they had a tag team title shot against Chunkle, and they acquitted themselves very well, but did come up short.
They did indeed. Chunkle, the reigning tag team champions, who looked dominant in every outing, but All Access definitely gave them a run for their money. Money, something the only thing that All Access has said that they would do with the paychecks they've earned is look for a cure for the pandemic. So, gotta be pulling for All Access in this one.
If you don't, you're probably a terrible person. Hey, it's a little bit of friendship there. We know the Uranus boys have actually they've had their outs over the past couple weeks.
Settled their issues inside Hell in a Cell, and Bernie says we are off. Zio and a D starting us off.
Let's just hope that Bernie didn't inherit the glass bones that Ethan did.
Hopefully it's not congenital. And separating these two men, TVD boldly backing Zio into his own corner to start. Big headlock to Zio as well, making him think about it. Look, Adi, definitely the more powerful of the two, asserting his dominance over Zio.
Both men very technically skilled, as they're showing us right now.
A bit of chain wrestling to start. We've seen a lot of roughhousing from QAW competitors. These two men starting at a low. Oh, nope, there we go.
All right.
Now Adi gets backed into the corner. Zio puts his hand over his mouth as if to say shh. And it's a right hand. It will not be silenced.
Oh, man.
Silence, Stephen.
Scienced or silenced. He's a philosophical man, that Zio.
You definitely don't want to get scienced by a person like Andy Devlin. You don't know where that technology in South Earth really gets developed.
I heard they're working on renewable energy.
And tractor beams as Zio fights his way out. Snap suplex. TVD is down. Brian Rock looking for a tag. Zio brings TVD closer to his corner. Smart move, cutting the ring in half.
Oh, they seem to be talking in the corner there.
Getting cheered on. Oh, missing two stomps there. Zio discontinued his own momentum, and it's costing him. His accuracy is way off.
He must be in his own head right now. He's got that match on Saturday on the brain.
And he just gets flicked off like a fly there by TVD. Oh, reverse atomic drop right to the little Zios. For folks keeping track at home, that is a knee strike right to the Grundle bundle. Oh, big boot to TVD.
Congrats. The Grundle Bundle, actually the highest selling t-shirt on the QAW website, Mike, so well done.
We'd show it on screen, but it is not safe for children. Please go ahead and click that you are 18 when shopping at QAWmerch.com.
Not safe for children or for work, but luckily everyone's working at home, so you know what, why not?
The line's blurred, just like Zio's face getting blurred there by a back elbow from TVD, and in comes Brian Rock. Woo! Great tandem teamwork there from All Access. A neck crank and a big kick to the back.
Nice job, and Devlin putting his hand out there, hoping for Zio to get over there, but Brian Rock not letting him. You know, All Access, they're probably still the team with the most to prove here in QAW, so they're going to try and do that right now.
Every opportunity they get, they show that they are a well-oiled unit, just as we look at the well-oiled physique of Brian Rock Moonves.
Look at him glisten in those lights. He looks like the sun in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
I do. Day breaks, and over the horizon rises Brian Rock's chances of winning this matchup, and Zio sends him into the corner to snuff those out.
Ooh.
Flicks away Zio. Zio's running drop kicks, not working for him, but he's sticking with him anyway.
There's just something off about him, I gotta say.
You might call it stubborn, you might call it a man who won't say die, but he gets his head driven into the mat. All Access running hot as in come Andy Devlin.
Andy Devlin coming in hot too.
Big running sledge to the chest. And a kick to the hamstring right from Brian Rock. Immediately looking to snuff out that momentum, but nope. Fireman's carry from... Whoa, big boot from Andy Devlin.
Very nice. And Andy Devlin, the bigger of the two Uranus boys, definitely want him to try and exert his strength here.
Indeed. Much stronger orbit as Brian Rock gives him a jaw jacker to try to reverse things. Andy Devlin takes control once again and huge.
Oh, the first contact out of nowhere.
Lowering Brian Rock, bringing him straight down, boot to the chest. And another huge boot. Cooling down the momentum of Brian Rock. And just a 2 count there for the Uranus.
They got more. They have to do a lot more here. What I'm interested in is really the difference in the 3 tag teams we're going to see on Saturday. Chunkle, definitely the most powerful of the 3. All Access seem to be very well-rounded, and the Uranus boys, you have the athleticism from Zio and the strength from Devlin. It's a pretty interesting mix-up here.
I'd wager to say that All Access has shown the strongest amount of teamwork. Chunkle are the champions, and they've definitely earned that, but seem to succeed more individually, and the Uranus boys have an X factor as they... Oh! To drive Brian Rock through the mat with that bulldog.
Devlin taking a moment.
Strategizing what to do next. The Uranus. Oh! Huge first contact again.
Another first contact. I think he might be going up for the extraterrestrial splash.
Oh! Andy Devlin, phone home and he connects.
Get that pin.
Looking to put this one away. 1. Oh, and TVD breaks it up immediately. Again, working well as a unit. Oh, huge meteora.
He's lining up for the tractor beam.
Brian Rock is caught in the beam.
Ooh. Could be it.
Is this it? 1, 2. No, Brian Rock will not stay down.
Andy Devlin back up to the top in his own corner.
Looking for more high-flying action. Oh, but he eats 2 knees to the midsection. Brian Rock will not stay down.
Flying too close to the sun.
Mr. Moonves gets him up. Huge Samoan drop, slipped right off the oiled shoulders.
Really impressive of Brian to keep Andy up on those oiled shoulders.
It shows you not only his strength, but his amount of coordination to be able to hoist a man up like that. Huge clothesline. TVD is down. Brian Rock's going to have to do this for both members of his team right now, fighting for 2. Sets up Andy Devlin into the ropes. What does he have in mind? Huge disaster kick.
Very impressive job. And again, managing to do that without slipping off the ropes.
He might even be getting an added boost of momentum and the lack of friction might be propelling him even more. I'm not a physics major. I'll leave that to somebody like Andy Devlin.
Brian, what are you doing? Brian seemed to be transfixed on Zio somehow.
Well, can you blame him? Zio is just yelling My Chemical Romance lyrics at the top of his lungs.
I love Welcome to the Black Parade.
Oh, he doesn't love you anymore as he comes in looking to put some pain on Brian Rock. 3D!
Very impressive.
Huge cutter to Brian Rock. And a TVD breaks it up again. No reruns, folks, just premier action as Zio looks to capitalize. Oh, huge caprata.
With the lion salt off the ropes, looking for the pin.
2. And Brian Rock will not stay down.
Brian, the amount of stamina that Brian Rock is showing, very impressive. All that oil training's paying off.
When he was training in those Turkish oil pits, who would have guessed that he would have this much resilience? Huge torpedo DDT from Zio!
There we go. Zio's hitting his stride now.
How much more does Brian Rock have left? A lot more. He slips back and hits a huge reverse DDT on Zio.
Keeping the fight outside the ring. You got to get back in there to get that pinfall, fellas.
Looking to build up even more momentum. Spin Zio around with the force of those punches. Oh no. It could be.
Ooh.
Oh, Phoenix suplex on the outside. Brian Rock has had his head caved in. But apparently not. I spoke too soon.
The headband must have cushioned the fall.
Right you are. It kept his jaw and neck stiff enough that it just a glancing blow off the floor. Brian
Bri-
Rock narrowly avoiding serious injury.
Goading him back into the ring.
Crucifix bomb. Brian is in desperate need of a tag as Zio may allow it with all that celebrating. He gets it.
TVD he's still nice and warm, I guess you'd say. He's coming in, but he's coming in even hotter.
Standing on the hot plate, that is the tag corner. Huge drop kick from Adi as he takes flight.
There
Drop connects.
he's going for the pin. Come on.
One. And the mighty Zeppelin breaks it up.
We're seeing a lot of great teamwork here.
TVD begging Zio to get back to too much daunting.
Zio was playing his possum there. He just kipped up.
TVD still just bursting with energy, but he's got to focus all of that energy. Huge arm drag to Zio. He needs a forearm. Flip kick from Zio.
Wow, that was impressive. Zio really is we saw him be a little bit out of his head earlier, but he's really nailing his timing now.
You're seeing the difference between somebody like Zio and Adi who, serving up a helping of ass spinach. Oh, that does not go well with Wu Pass.
Not at all. Just embarrassing his opponent at this point.
TVD, and gets his neck cranked after having a early night snack from Zio, which do not ask him for seconds.
He must have learned that move from Boston's Biggest Bad Boy. Boston's Biggest Bad Boy called it a challenge. But here we go.
You gonna see another 3D? We are!
That could be it.
6D. Uranus Boys going for the win. 1, 2, and Brian Rock breaks it up. All Access will not say die.
Really looking to make a statement going into essential business. Nobody wants to get punked out now.
TVD begging Mighty Zeppelin, Andy Devlin to get back up, and it's a huge cutter.
Final Tribal Council.
The final council, 1, 2, and Zio breaks it up.
They are bringing. You guys got to save something for Saturday.
They're leaving it all in the ring there. TVD having been hit with a couple of councils, him and gets a tag into Brian Rock as Andy Devlin was too busy celebrating. Oily clothesline and a big kick.
What the hell's happening?
All Access lacks in focus. They make up for in manic violence as Brian Rock looking to cave the head end of Andy Devlin.
Good Lord. Brian's getting vicious.
Savage assault from the oily man. Oh! It's a straight right hand. And now a big arm drag to reverse from Brian Rock. I don't know where these men are getting these reserves of energy. Huge Michinoku driver.
Is that it?
2. No! Andy Devlin won't stay down.
Nobody wants to go into Saturday with a loss on their mind.
It's hard to think that whichever team comes out of this, that Chunko won't benefit. These men have been going for almost 15 minutes and have been showing no signs of slowing. Big European uppercut from Andy Devlin. Whips him into the corner.
So they can pause something.
Brian Rock pulls an escape. Big boot to the face of Andy Devlin. Now sends him into the All Access corner. But gets reversed again. Big back elbow from Brian Rock.
No momentum being picked up right now. Just going blow for blow in reversals.
They may not have much left. It's just the biggest bomb that lands next could decide this one. Huge clothesline to Brian.
I think you're right, Mike. The next big hit, I think, could end this.
You have to think that they're at least 3 human men and Andy Devlin.
Andy Devlin seemed to be figuring out his next move.
Oh, first contact.
That could be it.
That's a hat trick, folks. Brian Rock could be out of there.
3 contacts.
1, 2, 3. That is it.
Great stuff there from Devlin's advocate. I wonder if All Access wasn't allowed to come in to break up that pin.
My God, Bernie actually enforcing the rules that Ethan often doesn't. There was a certain number of pinfall breakups that All Access had hit their limit, and the Uranus boys able to capitalize.
Bernie, you don't want to be taking your brother's job now. Don't outshine him too much.
Indeed, we don't cover disaster insurance, which is unfortunately what befell poor Ethan earlier as Tommy Jr. put the boots to him, but lots of boots put to All Access, and that leads to a Uranus boys victory.
Their first victory as a tag team here in QAW. They sorely needed, I'd say.
Right you are, and a game All Access tonight, but the Uranus boys putting it together, Zio and Andy Devlin, victorious. And of course, fans, don't go anywhere. We have more hot action for you from QAW. Build up those immunities as the pandemic rolls on.